everyone's having a good day so far. It's kind of gloomy here, the weather, but that's no reason why we have to be unhappy. We did have a couple beautiful days, but anyway, today it's just not so nice. Anyway, today I'm going to make you probably one of the fastest meals you could probably make for yourself. I wanted to find something that was healthy, that you could still serve, you know, on Valentine's Day. And it's so quick. I mean, if you're a working person, you know, go to work, come home, it's really, really, really easy. As a matter of fact, it's one of the entrees that I had made for my family during the holidays, and it went over really big. So let's get started. Like I say, this is really, really, really going to be quick. I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil that I'm putting in here. And with that, I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of butter. Now, you know, this butter that I'm using today is clarified butter. I really like clarified butter, and I always think it's better for you. You know, if you don't know what clarified butter is, it's, you know, taking all the milk solids out of the butter, and it is so easy to do. You just, you know, take your stick of butter or whatever it is that you have, and, you know, put it in the pan and bring it to a very slow boil. And well, actually, don't even let it boil, just until it's all completely melted. And then turn it off, and you'll see the milk solids, you know, will go to the bottom. And then, you know, you take the you know, the fat out on top and so forth. And it's really good. I think it tastes a lot better than regular butter. Plus, you're removing the, you know, the milk solids, you know, from it. So anyway, in here I have my oil, and I have my 2 teaspoons of butter. It's not going as fast as I would like it to. It's kind of hard because I've got it on one of these burners here. I do have it on high. You know, it would be much faster if I went on the one on the stove, but then you would have to be looking at my back, and I don't think you want to do that. Anyway, let's see how we're doing. Come on, butter, keep going. And then into this, I am going to put, I've got about 5 cloves of garlic here because they were small. If they were real big, you know, 3, but, you know, you want a nice amount of garlic in here. And let the garlic go for about 1 minute. Move it around here a little. Gee, I wish I could think of a story or something to tell you, because this is taking much longer than I wanted to. So it's like, I remember when I used to do radio, because I used to have a radio show many years ago. And, you know, you couldn't have dead air. You know, if you couldn't get your guest or whatever to talk, boy, you got to think of something real fast. And for me to say that I can't think of anything real fast, that's pretty bad, because anybody who knows me knows that I do talk a lot. Anyway, I don't want to put the shrimp in too soon. I want it to be a nice, you know, temperature so it cooks quickly. I don't know if you've seen in the grocery store, some of the large shrimp, they have large and then they have extra large, but they're the ones that taste like lobster, and they're really thick, and they're really, really good. I've been buying them since I, you know, was put onto it, or since I've seen them. And, you know, look for them. They're real succulent, you know. They're full of flavor. And that's what I have here today. I have 1.5 pounds of shrimp. Make sure, and try and get as much, you know, water after you thaw. Of course, they're raw. And, you know, you want to get as much water out of them as you possibly can. So I'm going to put 1.5 pounds of shrimp in here. This actually would serve at least about 4 people. You know, there you go. You can't, you can probably hear it sizzling now. Although I do have Enrique on in the background, listening to him. I haven't pulled him out in a long time. But anyway, so just kind of spread them around. And keep in mind too, remember, shrimp you do not want to cook too much. If you do, they will be tough. If you've ever cooked shrimp and they seem tough to you, it's your fault. It's nobody else's fault because they were cooked, you know, too much. Once again, this is just not moving very, very quickly. But this should take, only, about a minute or so. But I will season them with salt and pepper while they're sitting here. Here goes some salt. Be generous with it because there's really not much else we're putting on these guys. It's nice if you put them in a pan where you can have them all, just laying flat and not, any kind of clumps or anything like that. And then I have some freshly ground pepper here that I did just before I turned turn the camera on. Come on. This is really good. Really, really, really good. Like I say, I wish there was a way of showing things better to you, but it's no production for me. So about 1 or 2 minutes that I'm going to leave these here, and then we're going to turn them all over, and then, like I say, this is so fast. As always, I'll have the the recipe on the description part of the video. So let me see. Oh, they're getting there. Okay, I have to turn all these little guys over now. They're doing good. Let me turn them over. They turned out perfect when I did this at Christmas time. Absolutely perfect. But then, of course, I was on the stove. These don't, these little burners that I have here, they don't, give you enough heat. Especially this pan is kind of big. So, I wish you could see it. I know you can't, but I wish you could. One of these days I'm going to get someone to help me and I'm going to figure out how to get the camera up higher. Of course, I'd probably be like this, trying to talk to you, but just so that you can see the inside. Now see, these are perfect. These are absolutely perfect. Turn these over like this. And then, got 1 or 2 guys more that have to be turned around. Turn over. Turn over. Last thing I need to do is not have it on the burner. Okay, so I have them all turned over. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to pour in a 1/4 cup of either wine or chicken broth, whatever you like. If it's wine, obviously a white wine, a nice dry, white wine. So here it goes in, okay, goes in here. And then we want this to go for about another minute to 2 minutes. We want to bring it to a simmer here. I should have grabbed the lid for this. In fact, hold on, I'm going to bring it to a simmer faster. That's all we're going to do. We're going to bring this to a simmer for 1 to 2 minutes. And in this case, it's definitely going to be, 2 minutes. And then we're going to stir in a little more butter and some lemon juice and some parsley, and we are done. Now, I'm going to be serving it, I have it here keeping warm. I'm going to be serving it on a mixture of quinoa and a brown rice. Now, in my diet, I would eat the quinoa, but I normally wouldn't eat the brown rice. But then, as I always say about the food, as long as you do it, in moderation, excuse me, and as long as you're eating in your diet every day, you're eating the 8 nutrients that I have told you about. Make sure your body is getting that. Recently, I had a problem, and I couldn't figure out what was going wrong. I mean, I really, really, really know my body, But I normally eat a piece of chocolate every single day, and I hadn't been eating, you know, the chocolate, and I hadn't been having my banana every day. And I had to change my immune system supplement that I take every day because they were no longer making that particular one. And I couldn't find anything to match it, so I got another immune pill. But anyway, to make my long story, ooh, these are looking good. To make my long story short, I realized I was low in magnesium. I didn't need to go have a blood test or anything like that. I, you know, figured it out myself by going through the different supplements I take, and you're supposed to have 400 milligrams of magnesium a day. And that's one thing that so many people are short on. What was happening is I was starting to feel like, you know, like out of the blue, I would feel dizzy or something like that. But anyway, so I was proud of myself that I got that one, you know, figured out. Anyway, I think we're done. I think we're done here. So let me give this a little, let me give this a little mix here. I do have a lot of liquid in here. So now we're gonna put in a little more butter for richness, right there. And we're gonna put in some lemon juice. So it's some nice lemon juice. Lemon juice makes everything better. Stir these up. They look really, really good. And then I'm gonna put in a little parsley. Just we need it. I think we need it for color more than anything. Maybe even a little more. So here we go. And now, as soon as that butter finishes melting, we are done. That's it. And it's nice. It'd be real nice for Valentine's Day because you could do it in a big hurry. And then, like I say, too, I mean, I will be giving you a dessert. It won't be today. And it would be nice with some asparagus or something, you know, something like that. I'll tell you a funny story. I couldn't find my asparagus when I was getting the things out for this video. Couldn't find it. What the heck did I do with it, you know? So I've been racking my brain. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want these to cook anymore. And I'm interrupting myself. I'm going to put in, like I said, I was keeping this warm, on our plate here, some nice quinoa and, you know, rice. This is, it really, really, really is good. And there's a lot of juice in here too, and, you know, for people who aren't worried about too much butter or anything like that, I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay to have. So let's put this over here. Let's grab a few shrimp on top. Anyway, so my asparagus. I took some stuff to my daughter's house yesterday. Some food. I have a feeling that that's where my asparagus is. I think I accidentally took that. So, I gotta check that out. I'm gonna put on some nice juice here. So I didn't have any asparagus to make you for the plate, but it so happens that I had a few squash. I love to roast vegetables. So I'm going to put on here a little more parsley. Get in there. I'm going to put a little more parsley. And I roasted up some butternut squash here. And I'm going to put that on our plate. But asparagus would be better. I was going to roast the asparagus for you and then put a little bit of either Diet cheese, or I was going to put some Parmesan on it. It always tastes so good and it looks good. But anyway, that's all you need to do for your honey. If you have a honey. So see, there we go. Or pick a vegetable of your choice. Make a salad if you want. You know. And then I do have a nice dessert, like I say, that I'm going to be showing you. So that's it. Done. Done. And I'm sure, like, you know, whoever you're serving it to, I'm sure they, you know, they would enjoy it. It's very, very tasty. Looks good to me. Looks good. Oh, maybe I'll take a little taste. I didn't think of that. Actually, I've been cheating. I have been eating the squash since I took it out of the oven. So let me eat this shrimp here. I'm gonna have to cut it in half. That is really, really good. You know, and I really think you would enjoy it. I'll try another bite. I like that. That's good. I might have to eat the squash too. Sorry you can't join me. But anyway, yeah, I want you to give it a try. Like I say, it's easy. Why is this still bubbling? All these cooking. But the sauce and everything, it's really, really, really quite tasty. So I hope you give it a try. I hope you enjoy it. I am going to do you, like I said, do for you a quick dessert. Very quick dessert. Nothing with sugar, anything like that. It's going to be, you know, low carb, low everything. And you can do it all in no time at all. So I'm going to say goodbye to you for right now. And I'm not sure when I'll be back. I have to run out, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to that dessert later today or if I might do it tomorrow for you. But I will post it by Valentine's Day because I think you'll like it. As my granddaughter always does when she has something good. You know, so cute. Everything is thumbs up with her. Anyway, so for now I say to you, saute felici. You have a wonderful day, be happy, and see you shortly. Bye-bye.